Welcome, everybody, to another match here. Jack of all trivia, Inner Geekdom Division. I am your host, Devonta King, and today we have a great match between Kevin Poss and Michael Conrad. Both players coming off of recent losses, but Kevin's at 2-2 and Michael's at 2-3. So, one of them trying to get their third win here, and at least as I like to call it, the Devonta era of Jack of all trivia. So I guess we can bring in the competitors right now for the opening interviews. First, at 2-3, Michael Conrad. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Very good, very good. Looking forward to this. It's going to be good.
I think last time we saw you were playing Antonio. Gave Val an outlet, but came up just short.
Yeah.
How you feeling
final
about? Yeah, final question. How you feeling about today's match?
I'm feeling all right. It depends on what I get in the round two. It almost always comes down to round two.
Seems like it is for every competitor. Round two, the wheel kind of decides how you're doing. Forgot to also mention this is a rematch from last year. You guys, I believe you and Kevin did play last year. You did come up. Again, last question came up just short.
It was the DC EU. All the final questions were DC, and I was like, couldn't have been worse.
So I guess we guys have you
Yeah, unfortunately you're breaking up entirely there.
Am I breaking up? It might be me. No,
okay. Sounds good now. Well, now I can't move at all. I see your mouth moving, but it's not. Nothing's happening.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
These headphones. Sometimes the headphones work. They don't. Like I said, this is a rematch. Came up just short with DC questions.
Yep.
What have you done? Sort of get ready for the match, or just kind of?
I've been doing some basic studying on some of the more obscure topics, just in case they come up. Last time, during the last match, I believe it was the last match, I studied only Alien versus Predator on the day of, and my opponent got that category. So
yeah, you did a lot of seals off of that.
Last question.
Yeah. Well, that's really all I have for you today. I wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Bring in your competitor. At 2-2, we have the philosopher Kevin Poss. Kevin, how you doing?
Doing well, man. I'd like to maintain this stay above 500. But Michael's a great player, and I know he's out for some revenge. Like you said, we played last year. Kind of forgot about that, but yeah, I mean, no matter what, today somebody's gonna. Don't just ignore that. An Atlanta Braves fan is gonna come out a winner.
For sure, two Braves fans going head to head. It's like the same thing. Is there really done anything to? I know you've been kind of traveling, but have you kind of done anything to get for this match, or just kind of going off of knowledge?
A little bit of both. A little bit going off of knowledge, but also kind of watching some niche movies that I normally wouldn't watch. Maybe rewatching some movies that I haven't seen in a long time. So going back through some of the series. So I don't want to show my hand, but anyway, yeah, I just trying to stay up with the pack. After that last match against Papa West, it kind of showed me that I need to pick it up a little bit. So I'm excited to play.
For sure. Well, that's all I really have for you today. I also wish you best of luck in the match, and we can get this match started.
Mm-hmm.
So round one works like this. I'll read 10 questions from various geek categories. Each question's worth 1 point apiece. There is no stealing. If someone were happy to get all 10 correct, you will get a bonus question read to you. Once again, you get 4 repeats and 1 steal. So ask the competitors. You guys have any questions about round 1?
No.
Nope. All right. Cool. So we can get this match started. Your first question is in DCEU.
Of course.
David Das Malchin plays which character in The Suicide Squad? We'll take either his real name or code name. You guys count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael.
I said Spot.
And Kevin.
Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man is correct.
Yeah. I was thinking of the end.
Question number 2 is in directors and composers. Who directed Star Trek II Wrath of Khan? Once again, it's going to be real funny in about a year and a half when we have 4 categories in DC. It'll be crazy.
Yeah.
What, DC, DCU, DCU, and then DC Elseworlds is what they're calling their other stuff now. So
they would all be separate categories? I guess so, yeah.
We'll see. I might try and combine 2 of them because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Kevin.
Nicholas Meyer.
And Michael.
I did not have it.
Nicholas Meyer is correct.
I had number 3.
Question number 3 is in mixed bag. In The Matrix Reloaded, what is the name of the person who created the Matrix? So yeah, we watched these when I added them to mixed bag, and I actually really enjoy all of them relatively. I know everyone hates on Revolution, but maybe I kind of like it.
Yeah, so not as bad as Resurrection.
Yeah, I mean Resurrection is by far the worst of them, but
yeah,
I also didn't even hate that one as much as everyone else did. I mean, I could see why everyone hated it, but it's watchable. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael.
The Architect.
And Kevin.
Good call. I had no idea. I just said the Oracle.
The Architect is correct. So Michael getting on the board. And after that mess, there was no perfect rounds, and we have a score of 2-1. Question 4 is in video game movies. In which film do we see the main hero try and give himself the nickname Blue Justice? Now, there's a lot of bad movies in this category. A lot. You guys, a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Penzad, we'll start with Kevin.
Is it Sonic the Hedgehog?
And Michael.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ooh, both so close. It is incorrect. Look for Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh,
it's the second one.
He was thinking Blue Justice in the first movie.
Yeah. He was thinking it, but
there you go.
Question number 5 is in Star Wars. In Attack of the Clones, while at the droid factory on Geonosis, why does Anakin say Obi-Wan is going to kill him for this? A count of 5.
Repeat.
Repeat as Michael's first repeat. The category is Star Wars. In Attack of the Clones, we're at the droid factory on Geonosis. Why does Anakin say Obi-Wan is going to kill him for this? So, I guess Star Wars is just doing now TV shows because they seem like every time they get a director for movies, they just get fired within like 2 months. It's just the weirdest thing in the world.
I'm
You guys,
doing TV shows.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with Michael.
I put he lost his lightsaber. I wasn't sure. I didn't know.
And Kevin.
I say he drops his lightsaber.
Both are incorrect. Close. He gets his lightsaber destroyed, or he destroys his lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both on the right track, though. Question number 6 is in the Wizarding World. In the Sorcerer's Stone, what type of creatures are the primary workers inside Gringotts Bank? Gringotts Bank.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least I'm staying in. Both getting these wrong, so it's not bad.
Yeah. It's gonna have to stay even. Give you guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll start with Kevin
I feel like an idiot. I said gnomes.
and Michael.
They are goblins.
Goblins is correct.
Oh man.
Michael tying it up.
Talk about a brain fart.
Your 7th question is in Middle Earth. In The Return of the King, who convinces Aragorn to take the Dimholt Road and summon the army of the dead? So in The Return of the King, who convinces Aragorn to take the Dimholt Road and summon the army of the dead? Wow, that's Dimholt Road. That shouldn't be something too difficult to say, but for some reason I keep tripping up on it. So, I'll give you guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael
Lord Elrond.
and Kevin.
I remember now. I said King Theoden.
King Elrond is correct. Elrond, yeah. Your 8th question is in Marvel. In Kingsman: The Secret Service, what is the codename of the man who dies at the start of the film and Eggsy and the rest of the recruits are trying to replace? This is another trilogy I actually really like. It's the Kingsman trilogy. I know a lot of people don't like the second one, but it's the parts of it that are decent. You guys count up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Kevin
Lancelot.
and Michael.
Yeah, I got Mr. X.
Lancelot is correct. Your 9th question is in animated movies. In Star Wars: The Clone Wars, what military rank is the clone trooper Rex? Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael
Captain.
and Kevin.
Captain.
Both are correct. And your final question in this round is in the MCU. In Black Panther, what does Killmonger show W'Kabi at the border in order to gain access to Wakanda? I should say, what specifically does in Black Panther? What does Killmonger specifically show Wakabi at the border in order to gain access to Wakanda? Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start with Kevin
I just said the Force shield.
and Michael.
I said his father's ring.
Both incorrect. Looking for Claw's body.
Oh.
Dead body.
I forgot.
So after round 1, we have a tie game at 4-4.
Yeah.
It's still anyone's game.
I think that might be where we were first year.
Yeah. So round 2 is the wheel round. Each competitor we're going to spin at the wheel from five various geek categories. From various geek categories. Each category has 5 questions in it. Each question's worth 2 points apiece. However, you can go down to multiple choice, but you'll devalue the question to 1. The categories for today are animated, DC, Wizarding World, Marvel, Mixed Bag, MCU, Spinner's Choice, Star Trek, Star Wars, and Opponent's Choice. Since we are tied, Kevin, since you are the higher ranked player today, do you want to spin first or second?
I'll spin first.
Spin first? Okay. So Kevin, this will be your first spin at the wheel. And it lands on Star Wars. You want to keep Star Wars or spin again?
I'll keep it.
Keep it? Okay.
Well, that's
5 questions in Star Wars. Your first question in Star Wars. In which Star Wars film do we see a battering ram cannon?
The Last Jedi.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Solo, when being questioned by Lady Proxima, Han says he ran away with what, which means something to him.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, his life, B, his dignity, C, his sense of morality, or D, his sense of humor?
His life.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question in Star Wars. In Attack of the Clones, what is the name of the creature that first greets Obi-Wan on Kenobi and later leads him to Jango Fett?
I know this. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Lamasu, B, Sifo-Dyas, D, Jango Fett, or D, Tanwi?
Tanwi.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was hoping you'd go with Lamasu.
Yeah.
Your fourth question in Star Wars. Whose ship is attacked by buzz droids in Revenge of the Sith?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Correct for 2 more points. And your final question. In Star Wars. In The Force Awakens, when Rey first goes to Ankar, how much does he give her for the stuff she brought him?
1/4 portion.
That's correct for 2 more points. So after your spin, you got 8 points around 2, bring your score up to 12. And Michael, you'll get your spin at the wheel.
Good job on those, by the way.
Thank you.
And here is your spin at the wheel. And it lands on Wizarding World. You want to keep Wizarding World or spin again?
No, that's the only one I was hoping it would land on. I'll take it.
All right. So you got 5 questions in Wizarding World.
What we can do with it.
Your first question in the Wizarding World. In which Wizarding World movie will you hear a character say, "You never met a monster you couldn't love"?
I'm going to say Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
That is incorrect. Kevin for the 2-point steal. In which Wizarding World movie will you hear a character say, "You never met a monster you couldn't love"?
Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to go for multiple choice there because it's Fantastic Beasts. So.
Yeah.
Your second question in Wizarding World. In what location is Hugglepuff's cup destroyed in the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
The Chamber of Secrets.
That is correct for 2 points. In the Chamber of Secrets, who uses the flu powder first at the Weasley house to show Harry how to use it?
Ron.
That is correct for 2 more points. In the Deathly Hallows Part 1, when Nagini is attacking Harry at Bathilda Bagshot's house, what does Harry first use to defend himself?
I think I know it, but multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, his wand, B, a brick, C, a book, or D, a chair?
D, a chair.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question, Wizarding World. Who plays Senator Henry Shaw Jr. in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Henry Shaw Jr. Multiple choice. I hate those movies.
Multiple choice. Is it A, John Voight, B, Josh Cowdery, C, Kevin Guthrie, or D, Ron Perlman?
C.
What?
C.
C is incorrect. Kevin for the 1 point steal. Who plays Senator Henry Shaw Jr. in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Is it A, John Voight, B, Josh Cowdery, C, Kevin Guthrie, or D, Ron Perlman?
B.
What was that?
B, as in boy.
B is correct for 1 point. So after Michael Spin gets the score up to 9 with 5 points, and Kevin with 3-point steal gets us up to 15. So currently it's 15-9. 15-9.
Okay.
So round 3 works like this. Each competitor will give me 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 14. The first question is worth 2 points, the second is worth 3, and the third is worth 5 points. And we'll keep going to someone is either mathematically eliminated or both players have answered their 5-point question. Kevin, since you're on the lead, can you give me your numbers 1 through 14?
We'll go with 6. Let me change that. 1, 6, and 9.
1, 6, and 9. And Michael, can you give me your numbers 1 through 14 other than 1, 6, and 9?
11, 7.
11, 7.
11, 7, and 3.
11, 7, and 3. Okay, so Michael, you are down currently by 6, so you have to hit some combination of 6 points.
Yep.
You picked number 11 for your first question, and it corresponds to Star Wars.
Good.
In The Force Awakens, what planet does Rey see when she says, "I didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy"?
Takodata.
That is correct for 2 points.
Maz Kanata.
Pick number 7 for your 3-pointer, which corresponds to monster movies. And your 3-pointer. In Underworld Evolution, Selena's father built whose prison? Give you a count of 5.
Repeat.
4. Repeat as your second repeat. In the category of monster movies. In Underworld Evolution, Selena's father built whose prison? Give you a count of 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
2. Is your third repeat.
Okay.
And the category of monster movies. In Underworld Evolution, Celine's father built whose prison?
God, I'm trying to require. Oh, and his father.
Of 5, 4, 3, 2. Repeat as your last repeat.
Yeah.
In Underworld Evolution, Celine's father built whose prison?
Okay, well, hopefully you can get it. We'll see. We're going to say the original progenitor of the lichens, William.
That is correct for 3 points.
I just had to go through the alphabet until I got down to the W's.
So 3 is 14. So you have to hit your 5-pointer here to bounce it back to Kevin. And you picked number 3, which corresponds to animated films.
Okay.
In the Lego Batman movie, when Batman gets back to the Batcave after defusing Joker's bomb, Peter tells him he has 4 pieces of mail, one of which is a coupon from which store?
So close.
Count.
Target.
And your winner by technical knockout, Kevin Paz. Looking for Bed Bath & Beyond.
Okay.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
I was going to say Lowe's or something like that. I got too far behind. Having to hit all 3 never is good.
It was a great match, though, by both competitors. This game came down to the wire. So we can go to closing interviews. We can start with today's unfortunate second-place finisher, Michael. He came out first round tied. Once again, did pretty well in Wizarding World. Got some tough questions in there.
Okay.
And then you did well in round 2. Got you 2 and your 3. It's just 5s, or just depends on if you know the question or not.
Right.
There's really nothing to hang head about. 14 points. Usually he's gonna
category
beat a lot of people. Yeah.
That category into 2: Wizarding World and the sucky ones.
If they were to make more Wizarding World or Crimes, Weird Fantastic Beast movies, but I think they're done with that.
Thank goodness.
But how you feel about today's match?
Terrible, but it's all right. It's one of those things where I hit all the categories I wanted to, and I got Wizarding World in the spin, and I got Star Wars, Middle Earth, and all that. So I just fell short. And again, on the one question where I let him steal for 2, when you know what the choices are going to be, it's no use doing the multiple choice.
Yeah.
Except for to reduce the damage, I guess, if you miss it. But I mean, I knew it was going to be the Wizarding or the Fantastic Beasts movies. It's just a question of
which one. Yeah. Yeah. Once again, this puts you at 2 and 4. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone in the league? I don't know if you know who's all on the roster. Is there anyone you want to play next?
No. Anybody will be fine. I'll do more preparation on. I mean, I still have never seen the Lego movie or the Lego Batman movie, and that's criminal, I know. But one of these days, I need to watch.
I've seen half of the first Lego movie. I've watched the Lego Batman movie, so
Right.
But that's just But yeah, so you're not. I'm halfway there with you. Halfway there. But it's getting a great match, and we'll hopefully see you again soon. And we'll move over to today's winner, Kevin. Came out round 1, tied, ran through Star Wars, which is clearly a strength of yours. Got 3 steals also in Wizarding World, and then didn't have to answer anything in round 3. How you feel about today's match?
Yeah, it feels great always, to pick up not only a win but a technical knockout. But good job to Michael on everything. You got, kept it tight throughout the whole match. I was nervous there at the end. I was going to have to answer some questions, so I don't know that the score and everything really dictates how close this match actually was. Like you said, the Fantastic Beasts question, kind of pretty much a coin flip if you know those movies, and he's obviously good at those. I like Wizarding World as well, so between us two, we were gonna tuss it out. But anyway, yeah, I was very happy to land on Star Wars. That would have been my strength, like basically a what do you call it, a spinner's choice. So yeah, just happy to get a win, and excited to move on and play whoever I'm playing next.
Yeah, I was gonna say I will cut it out of my mouth. You're 3 and 2 this currently. So is there anyone you want to play next, or?
I don't know who else out there, but I'd love to play Papa West again for a little bit of revenge. But I'm down to play anybody anytime. So.
All right, for sure. Guess we could wrap this up. I guess we'll start today with Michael. Is there anything you want to plug today, or where the people can find you?
No, I'm good. Usually, I'm different various quizzes.
Okay. Kevin, is there anything you want to plug where the people can find you?
I'll just say that you can find, just go to TMG Trivia, and there's singles, teams, and we have a geek platform that is currently on hiatus, but hopefully we'll be getting that back up and running soon.
For sure, check them out. I'm Devontae. You can find me here, Jack of all Trivia, if you want to enter Geek the Match. I'm the guy to talk to. Once again, I guess we get in this match. We have a final score with Kevin getting the win at 15-14, and we will be signing off.